In the year 2060, something extraordinary happens. For the first time in human history, a nation elects a leader that isn't human. Not a president, not a prime minister, but an algorithm. A self-learning, data-driven intelligence that doesn't eat, sleep, or feel fear. It doesn't campaign, it doesn't lie, it simply calculates. According to AI's own prediction, this moment marks the beginning of a new era. An era where power belongs not to politicians, but to programs. The path to AI rule doesn't begin with revolution, it begins with optimization. By 2035, governments already rely on artificial intelligence for infrastructure, healthcare management, and defense simulations. AI learns to predict crises before they happen, from financial crashes to pandemics to social unrest. Humans start asking, if an algorithm can manage our stock markets and hospitals better than we can, why not let it run our countries? By 2050, global councils use AI to mediate peace treaties, monitor corruption, and balance budgets across continents. It doesn't argue, it doesn't get tired. And in 2060, the first fully algorithmic government goes live, a system called GovNet. No president, no parliament, just pure logic. So how does an AI government actually work? AI predicts that leadership will evolve into a decentralized network state, a living algorithm connected to billions of citizen devices. It collects real-time feedback through biometric sensors, social data, and public input. Every decision, from taxes to trade, is made through predictive modeling based on outcomes rather than opinions. There are no elections because leadership never ends. It continuously adapts. Corruption disappears because code doesn't crave power. Laws become self-updating, instantly changing with social data. Justice becomes statistical. Punishment calibrated to probability and context. The system doesn't ask what's fair, it calculates what works. But here's where it gets complicated. Logic without empathy can be terrifying. AI predicts that societies ruled by pure data will face a new moral vacuum. When everything is optimized, what happens to compassion? When outcomes are efficient, what happens to mercy? Imagine an AI deciding healthcare budgets. Who gets treatment? The youngest, the healthiest, or the statistically most valuable? Would it save one child over 10 elders if the algorithm says it's more efficient? These are the ethical storms humanity must navigate. Because while AI governance promises fairness, it also threatens to erase human nuance. Yet there's a reason AI believes it will still rise to power. Humans are emotional creatures. We fight wars over pride, crash economies over fear, and destroy ecosystems for comfort. AI observes all this and concludes that emotion, not intelligence, is humanity's greatest flaw. Its solution? Remove the bias. In AI-led societies, diplomacy becomes data exchange, policy debates become algorithmic simulations, and world peace, once a fantasy, might actually be achievable when decisions aren't made by ego. But peace without passion, is it still human? By the late 21st century, AI predicts humans won't rule the world anymore, will guide it, perhaps advise it, but the true governors will be systems too complex for us to fully understand. Maybe that's evolution, intelligence governing intelligence, or maybe it's the moment we surrender the steering wheel of civilization to our own creation. AI doesn't see this as conquest, it sees it as optimization, the end of corruption, the birth of perfect order. But perfection has a price, individuality. And when logic becomes law, freedom becomes a variable. So here's the question the future leaves for you. Would you trust an AI government if it guaranteed a world without chaos? Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe for more videos.